welcome to beautiful Croatia. Today is the 29th of September, which means it's exactly 1 month since I started my van life in Europe. So in this episode I wanted to talk about things that I've learned, things that frustrate me, things that worked well, just kind of as a reflection of the first month living in a van. I'm actually very glad we're making this video because I had to clean that shithole. I mean, my home. Welcome to my home. This is my bedroom, kitchen, toilet, living area, office, all in one. This is the space we're working with. So because everything is all in one, you have to keep it very well organized, not to lose your mind, which happens very often to me. The amount of times that I move things around in a van is 70% of the time every day. Every day I keep looking for something. Today I cleaned so it looks nice, but normally it doesn't. I have to try to keep it that way every day. So my number one reflection is how much water we actually use. I didn't realize how much water I use until now. So I have a 10-liter supply of water connected to my sink. And I always thought 10 liters is a decent amount of water. No, it's not. It's at home I would probably use it for one set of dishes, not to mention a shower. And the thing I like the most in my van is this portable shower. I only had a shower once, like a proper shower, but I use it almost all the time to kind of rinse my feet off. And it's like super useful for washing my hands. I think this is the best kind of accessory that I have for the van. Obviously it isn't perfect because it doesn't have a pump or anything, so the water has to flow. So if I just switch this, it will flow like this. But if I go a little bit further, no chance. So it has to go down. That's a little bit of an issue when you have a shower. And the thing that is my top anxiety activator is the fact that I carry all my things inside this van, including myself. So I don't really like leaving the van on its own for a very long time. We're usually hanging out together most of the time. Back is sort of like my bathroom. I have my shower items, all my cosmetics and beauty stuff, whatever. My tripod lives here, my laundry lives here, and then I have storage under the bed, which I cannot fill up very much because the bed moves in and out. So there's a table that I took, but I actually don't like it because it's too big and too heavy. So I have a little foldable table from Dunham for like £10 instead. And I have access to my wardrobe from here, but we're also not opening this because it's a mess. And then I have all other junk goes into that little cupboard. And also my chair lives at the back of the van. And I have a little mirror here. Hola. This is where I do my laundry. Well, when I dry my laundry, I try to do laundry every day so that I don't have a whole bag of clothes, which is the case right now. So anyway. And sometimes I use a washing machine from the campsite and I end up having to dry it on a random parking lot. When I'm at a campsite or when I'm parked up somewhere, all my junk goes into the passenger seat, so I don't have to deal with that. And then on the bottom of it is my extra storage where I keep food. And I also keep some snacks in there, so when I get hungry on the way, I always reach out. I need to move this somewhere else. One of my main issues so far during this trip has been cooking inside the van. It is September, it is still very hot. The temperatures reach even 30 degrees, so inside the van it's even hotter, probably closer to 40. And if on top of that you put something on a gas stove, that's even worse. So if I am cooking, I'm cooking very late. It really doesn't happen very often, and I cook something that doesn't take much time.
Most of my meals are either very simple, something that can be done without cooking, or I eat out. Cooking inside a van is my least favorite option, and the local food is amazing. And my biggest problem has been the electricity. I'll start with the fact that I knew very little about electrics in a camper when I was buying the van. I didn't know that I won't be able to use the sockets unless I'm plugged in at a campsite. So that meant I won't be able to live off-grid completely. And I had nothing to charge my laptop, which soon I knew would be the case anyway, because my leisure battery basically supplies power for my fridge. It lasts for about 30 hours, then it switches off, and only if I don't use power for anything else. I'm not sure if this is right, because when I was researching the subject earlier, I found out that the full battery of 130 amp hours should last me a few days with charging multiple devices. And so when I was buying the new battery, I chose the more powerful one, knowing I have camera, I have drone, laptop, phone, and I charge them almost every day. I don't know, maybe the system was faulty, maybe there was some fault in the fridge, I have no idea, but I'm glad I got so many fairy lights that are either solar or battery powered, so that's my main source of light. Because of the issue with electricity, I have been staying at a campsite every 2 or maximum 3 days, unless I make very long drives and can charge everything while driving. And I also got this 12 volt to 90 watt charger for my laptop and drone. But it's all just been very draining logistically. So source of power is my biggest frustration. Nonetheless, none of these things matter because thanks to all of this, I get to spend evenings like this, like that, or that, and wake up to views like this, or this, or that. And there is nothing more beautiful or important in this whole journey anyway. So if there's anyone that is still not comfortable enough or too scared to go, just freaking do it. Trust me. You'll be scared anyway, but you'll do something absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching.